names like McLarivia and Tyson. All right, Panda, this is actually not your question. I apologize for that. This is your question. Prior to Cataclysm, how many zones in the Eastern Kingdoms were covered in snow? 4, 2, 1, 3. Hello?
Well, Eastern Kingdom, so it's not Kalimdor. So that'll be Dunmorrow. Are there any others besides Dunmorrow?
Prior to Cataclysm. This is question 1.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do C.
1. Final answer?
Final answer.
Very well. What about Altrak Mountains?
Oh, that's true. Dang. All right, I like to get the air out at the very beginning. Just shake out the
That's perfectly understandable.
bad juju.
That is understandable. Don't worry about it. That's why you have 2 lives, by the way, just so you know. I can't.
Hopefully this won't be too quick of a round, man.
Listen, if this was heroic, we could have ended right here. Okay, this is. I mean, listen. This is a warm-up phase. I like to call it the warm-up phase. So.
All right, right on.
So don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I'm just gonna also do a little bit of trimming here so that I can eliminate these guys so it looks a little bit more clearer, so you know what exactly you have at your disposal. Well, anyhow, that was question 1. Question 2, I guess. Ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. Hopefully this is going to be better. In the Burning Crusade, vendors selling epic quality equipment were interested in a currency called Badge of Heroism, Triumph, Valor, Justice.
This is gonna be Badge of Justice in BC.
Okay.
D, final answer.
This is looking much better. Well done. Very happy. All right. Very nice. That's 20 points for you. Question 3. Let's take a look. The tomb of Sargeras was raised from the sea to the surface by A. Drakthul, B. Cho'Gall, C. Ner'zhul, D. Gul'dan.
This is D, Gul'dan. Final answer.
All right, final answer. I like that confidence. All right, that's this is light, and this is night and day compared to question 1. It's correct. All right, question 4. Which of these is the correct spelling of World of Warcraft's lead game designer, Ian, as in his surname? That's not mentioned in the question. This question is incorrectly written. Is it Hazakostas, 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 Hazakostas? I have no idea how else to pronounce them differently. Take your time. Take your time if you need to.
So we always pronounce it Ian Hazakostas.
Okay.
So I'm kind of leaning towards C right now.
In case you're not sure, you have lifelines. They could help you out. Some people prefer to save them for later. Sometimes they don't even get to see later.
Yeah, let's use that 50-50.
50-50. All right.
Yep.
Using 50-50 for question 4. You have C and D left.
All right, yeah, it's got to be C. Final answer.
Very well. Let's use C. That is correct indeed. Well done. Now, you have used your 50 lifeline. That is no longer available to you. I'm going to trim that away. There we go. All right. Question 5. Let's see. Where on Kalimdor may we visit the twin colossals? Is it A, Feralus? Is it B, Desolus? Is it C, Ashenvale? Or is it D, Winterspring?
So when I heard Twin Colossals, I immediately thought Feralus. They have like those giant statues.
Mm-hmm. Could be something else.
What else could be Twin Colossals? Maybe like the giant mesas. What could be Colossals and Desolus? I know Winterspring has giants walking around. Maybe they could be Colossals, but
What exactly qualifies as a colossal, though?
True.
These nuts? Okay, Chad.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the phone a friend and try and get a hint from you.
From me.
From you.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Let me get ready. This is my prep music. Okay. I have 3 seconds to come up with a hint. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay. So, this is question 5, so I'm actually not sure if I should give you a hint or if I should tell you straight up the answer. Okay. Have you ever done the Dragons of the Nightmare?
Yes.
You have. Okay. Which of these 2 zones can you actually find them in?
There's Hinterlands, Feralus, Azuna.
Okay, it's the second zone that you have mentioned. I hope you remember what that was. Oh boy.
Alright, let's do Feralus. Final answer. A.
Feralus, final answer A. Very well. I'm selecting Feralus. Very good. 100%. Sorry, 100 points are yours.
Whew.
Yep. All right. These 100 points cannot be taken away from you. They are yours guaranteed. That's your safety net, okay?
All right.
However, you are missing 1 life. You have used a 50-50. You have even called me for help. I'm going to have to note that down. I am now going to transition the scenes, okay? I need another scene collection for the other questions. Give me a moment. The stream is going to lag for a little bit, but that is quickly fade away. So, first 5 questions. How are you feeling so far?
A little bit nervous, but you know what? Let's just power through. You know.
All right, let's just power through. A little bit nervous. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous myself as well. So perhaps probably not a good combination. Exposure to another nervous person can only enhance one's already existing nervousness. Okay. I hope that losing that 1 life, especially so early on, hasn't in any way influenced or affected your confidence. Listen, stuff like that happens, okay? This is called the ultimate WoW Neckbeard quiz. It's not called the ultimate pussy quiz. So these questions are bound to be tricky and it's difficult sometimes, okay? Sometimes that happens, sometimes. But anyway, you have something you wanted to say something, or?
Oh, I said I'm in the zone now, so
nice.
No more lost lives. Let's do this.
Perfect. All right, let's just hope it doesn't become a danger zone. Some of you guys are too young to probably understand what I've just said. Anyway, let's move on to question 6 and see what lies beyond that. Whoever just did something to me, that alert, thank you very much. Alright. I'm gonna change this up a little bit. This is you, and this goes away. You have 100 points, but you have only 2 lifelines left. I'm gonna show you the question first. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Question 6. What color is corium ore? A, blue. B, purple. C, green. D, orange. Take your time. You are the only contestant, so there is no hurry.
So my initial gut feeling was purple.
Very well.
Let's think. So fellow iron is green, and then corium was purple, and then I think you needed them both to make fel steel. Man, it's been so long since I've played my blacksmith.
Do you know which expansion this ore is from?
Either BC or Wrath. I think it might be BC.
Okay. There's a BC Classic as far as I remember. Maybe that could help you.
I didn't play BC Classic. That's kind of what's shooting me in the foot here, man.
Don't worry about it. I haven't either. If that helps you out.
I think blue is like the adamantite or cobalt. Yeah, I'm gonna say B, final answer, purple.
Purple, final answer. Very well.
Yeah.
Blue, adamantite. An interesting theory. A correct one as well. Green is for fel steel, as you have said, or fel iron. But orange. Orange doesn't belong here. It's purple.
Whew.
Nice one. This is 200 points in your pocket. I will, however, stress this one thing, because you have 1 life, and you are above the safety net. In case you want to take away the points that you have accumulated so far, you are free to leave the game whenever, okay? You don't have to answer a question if you feel like you're gonna lose points. You can just leave the game and take the points that you already have, okay?
Okay.
All right, it's like in the original show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All right, question 7. Time to find out what lies beneath this one. I don't really remember what I gave you for a question. Time to find out. Which of these marine invertebrates represented a trinket in Lady Ashvane's possession that was highly sought after by melee class players? Was it A, sea urchin, if that's the pronunciation, apologies if it's not, B, a barnacle, C, an anemone, or D, a coral?
Sea urchin, barnacle, anemone, or a coral.
Yes. A trinket in Lady Ashvane's possession, highly sought after by melee class players.
So I think I had this trinket from Lady Ashvane.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go D, coral, final answer.
All right, final answer. You've said it, and I'm gonna do it. There was a word in this name which implied that the item was sharp, razor sharp. It was Ashwane's razor coral. Good job. That's 400 points. Now in your pocket. Putting it in. Question 8. Just a quick question. Do you regret losing that life at question 1? You think probably could have been used?
It hurts so much, man.
Listen, hey, If at any point, at any time, you want to come back and try your hand at the quiz again, feel free to poke me. Maybe I'll DM you first. We can make it happen. No problem.
For sure.
No
For
problem.
sure.
As a matter of fact, I'm actually enjoying this solo style of the quiz. It feels much more comfortable, much more efficient, and I feel like I can do more quizzes that way. Anyway, question 8 for you, my friend. And that question is, which of these dungeon bosses are dwarfs? A. Willy Hopebreaker. B. Karsh Steelbender. C. Phineas Darkwire. D. Forgemaster Thrungus.
So the one that stands out to me is Phineas, because I believe in BRD, after you go past the Black Anvil, you find like the architects, like Phineas, amongst a bunch of constructs and like lava monsters and dwarves. But the only thing is, I don't remember if his last name is Darkfire. But I definitely know it was Phineas. But let me look at these other ones. Willy Hopebreaker, Karsh Steelbender, Forgemaster Thrungus. Yeah, I'm gonna go see final answer.
Final answer? You've said it. So you say you know a dwarf named Phineas. Do you know what is in this particular NPC's loot table?
I don't remember.
One of these NPCs drops a Master Builder's shirt, which is highly sought after by collectors. It is Phineas Darkwire.
Woo!
Epic. 800 points. One could almost think that there's no way this guy could have lost on question 1. There's no way.
Keep twisting that dagger, man. You must play a rogue.
No, I'm actually a mage main. I just like playing with rogues. So maybe that's where I get it from. Anyway, question 9, my friend. We're getting close to question 10, which is another safety net. Which of these is not a name of a rare quality artifact that may be exchanged for Dark Moon prize tickets at the Dark Moon Fair? Is it A. Mysterious Grimoire, B. A treatise on strategy, C. An ornate crystal, D. A banner of the fallen?
Okay, if I lose in this question, I'm gonna be really mad because I probably have like 20 of these in my bank somewhere on it all. Okay.
I feel that. I feel you. I feel you. Usually we don't pay attention to the names of these items, do we?
That's true, but
It's like guessing what color are the letters in the word Google. For some people, I suppose.
yeah, because if it was showing the icon, I would get this instantly. But just trying to remember, I definitely think there's a ornate crystal in a banner of the fallen. So that brings it down to Mysterious Grimoire and a treatise on strategy. I'm feeling like the Grimoire. I think the Grimoire is a dungeon drop. And then for the PvP drops, it's Banner of the Fallen, and there's one other, but I don't think it's Treatise on Strategy.
My teacher used to say this one thing. Thinking is not knowing. And usually thinking doesn't cut it if you are in such a deep question like question 9. Or you could take away the points you have, or keep on playing. One lifeline is still available to you, however.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ask the audience.
That's the chat. Very well. Just make sure. Ask the chat. You want that.
I want that. Yes.
Very well. Hello, chat. I've been waiting for this one opportunity to interact with you. You see the question on your screen. All you have to do is now choose whether it is A, B, C, or D. Remember, this is TigerPanda. So choose carefully. You have 1 minute, starting now. All right. 1 minute. We're gonna wait. We're gonna give chat that opportunity. Did I fuck up?
I think so.
Oh, bud. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Ah, this is scuffed. I'm tempted to give you a new question. Fuck. Oh boy. I bet you were definitely trying to choose A. Whatever. I'm gonna listen. After this quiz, remind me, guys. I'm gonna have a chat with my technical supervisor. He's gonna be deep shit after this. Fucking hell. All right. Apologies for that. This is let's say karma for making fun of you with that question 1. Okay. Let's put it that way. Anyway, the poll is decided. I'm actually gonna keep it. Apologies. Okay. We're back in the game. So, just to let you know, 5 people have voted for C and 4 people have voted for B. Sorry, 4 people have voted for A. What? Okay. So 5 people have voted for C and 4 people have voted for A, which doesn't exist anymore. That's it. Those are the results.
They voted for A and C, huh?
Yeah. Can you think of that? Imagine voting for an answer that doesn't exist.
Not the name of a rare quality artifact that may be exchanged for Darkmoon prize tickets.
Wonderful, Chad. Wonderful.
And they think it's A or C? So does Ornate Crystal not drop?
It's interesting they're voting for C, though, even though you've insisted that that item actually does exist.
I definitely have a lot of crystals in my bank.
Do you?
Maybe they're not named Ornate Crystal?
Listen, I know that my little fuck up could have helped you a little bit, but is it possible that chat... Is it possible that some of the people in the chat might be your enemies?
I have made a lot of enemies in a while. Horde scum.
Well, I tried to give you the edge with this unwanted 50-50. I personally don't understand why Chad would vote for an answer that's been eliminated. And yet, we still find ourselves at a crossroad. Which way is it? Thank you for the follow, QNX.
My gut's really telling me B, but am I stupid just to ignore chat?
Or maybe it is A, but I screwed up and now the correct answer is not available to us, which is not true. The correct answer is actually one of these two. It's either B or C. I stress, which of these is not a name?
Right, if it's not, then having a lot of crystals in my bank. But I don't think I have a lot of treatises on strategy in my bank.
What's happening? Something's definitely going on. This is question 9.
right, I'm gonna do B. Final answer.
B, final answer?
Yep.
Very well. Selecting B. A mysterious grimoire was indeed one of those items. Soothsayer's runes is another item which drops from raids. Captured insignia from PvP. There's probably a lot more other items I don't remember. There was also an item called, it was like a weapon or something. Before I tell you, Mr. TigerPanda, what has led you to choose B?
Because I think there's only a couple items that come from PvP.
Mm-hmm.
Banner of the Fallen,
Yes.
and it would have been the captured insignia. So that means treatise and strategy is not one.
Mm-hmm. But there is a crystal. Is there? Don't worry. You can take your time if you're feeling a little bit tense. You're gonna find out.
I think there's definitely a crystal.
There is a green crystal. It has a green crystal on the tooltip. You're absolutely right. So this actually is your answer, but the correct answer is that a treatise on strategy is probably something that you should have had before you chose your answer. Crystal is actually one of the artifacts, but the correct name is imbued crystal, not ornate. Ornate is a word used in one of these artifacts called ornate weapon, and the crystal is imbued. A treatise on strategy is, in fact, an existing.
It is one. I need to PvP more, man.